Mega Gig making another video here. Getting in just a hair late. We were having an issue getting the recording started. Looks like Nautilus is going to throw the ward there. And we're playing Miss Fortune today, AD carry. I've kind of moved back to her being my main AD carry. Starting to really, I don't know, I guess kind of figure out her, I don't know, just her new build. You know, I was still trying to play her the old way, and she's really, really strong. What I like to build is an Essence Reaver first for the mana, because she's really, really mana heavy with that Q. And then a Shiv second, Infinity Edge, Boots, and then a Rapid Fire Cannon. And her passive mixed with a Rapid Fire Cannon and a Shiv, just, you could do an immense amount of damage in one go.
I know what I'm doing.
Whoops. Sorry, not. Yeah, we'll do a lot of damage to her. Of course, Miss Fortune's Q does more damage on the second hit, and then if it kills the enemy it hits, it does double damage. Plus, it also applies her passive, so that's a ton of damage going off there. We can just see if we can't line some of these up. I do run, I have been running lifesteal runes, or quintessences rather, on Miss Fortune, because I don't buy a lifesteal item. I go for 100% crit. And in the build I've been doing, I don't buy a lifesteal item. I just missed both of those. And I'm gonna miss that one. No, I gotta miss that one though. And I don't know what the deal was with my frame rate the other day, but I seem to have gotten it figured out. Darn, I was hoping that would hit this, or hit Ash. Trying to do all this and talk at the same time is more difficult than you might think. Uh-oh. Missed that one too. Darn it. Yeah. Yeah. Get that one at least. Darn, that did not go to Miss Ash. Not enough attack speed. I generally like to run attack speed on Miss Fortune just because it works so well with her W. But like I said, I've been running lifesteal runes lately because the build I've been doing does not buy a lifesteal item. And with 100% crit, and since lifesteal stacks with crit, you pretty much have all the lifesteal you need. Of course, a lot of people don't like Miss Fortune because she doesn't have an escape besides her running passive with her W. But we're not going to be running from fights anyways. We're going to be getting right up in there. Do as much damage as we can. Go ahead and poke her a little bit, even though we're not going to get as much damage as we can. We're at 27, she's at 34. Yeah, we're really not CSing very well. That'll hit her and do some good damage. Yeah, so I'm trying to get the back line about dead so I can poke her with my Q, and I actually could have hit her there. But I didn't, because I'm a noob. But she had to blow her biscuit potion, whatever, and we still have ours. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it didn't kill it. Didn't do the extra damage. Here comes our friend, Alan Rods. He's a friend of mine. on the League of Legends friends list. And yep, not too much damage. Now we're gonna blow our biscuit. And like I said, we are at 10% lifesteal already just because of runes. Darn it. So we'll be able to heal up in just a minute here. Darn it! Come on. And we're gonna poke her. Whoops. Hit the wrong one, but we still got some poke off on her. Force her back. And I believe lifesteal stacks with your passive as well, so all the first hits really help you heal up a lot. And then we've also got Nautilus with his, you know, whatever that thing is, the relic that gives us back health. And so we're already at full health again. Get these. Oh, we can get a BF sword. Well, we're going to go back and get a BF sword then after one more wave. Be after wave. Man, my CSing is not good today. Come on, mouse. What is going on? Maybe it's my mouse. Maybe I just suck. Who knows? I mean, you can still see my frames aren't as high as they normally are in past videos. I don't think they are, at least. Let's get that. We don't need boots. We need a little more attack speed, though.
An enemy has been slain.
Good job. Illinois up there. Doing lots of damage. And killing the Darius, which is good. We need to shut that Darius down. Can't ward for another 48 seconds.
Not a problem.
And we're just going to let this push up. Oh, that did hit her. Look at that damage.
I know what I'm doing.
That was almost a quarter of her health. In one whack. Once you get a BF sword, you can pretty much go up and just auto something once, and then you'll be able to at least the back row. You can do that and that. Darn. Uh-oh. Woo! Let's go ahead and heal you up. I don't think I needed to, but we did anyways. Ash, flash, heal. She did one of them. I wasn't paying attention. Ouch. Get out of here, Vel'Koz. I healed. Spelling OP. And Ash is back to full health. She must have bought a potion. The reason why Static Shiv is so good on Miss Fortune, besides the besides the obvious, is she just doesn't have that good a wave clear at first, but with her passive especially, and the on hit of that, it lets you pretty much just take all the minions to half, and then, you know, from there you can oh nice, I can't believe that actually hit her. And there you can just one hit everything. How long on his... Oh, he's got a stack. Yeah, go up and still do some damage, even though it didn't kill.
I'm doing.
Darn. Bunch of flashes coming out. Ugh. I missed that. Oh no, we're gonna miss that one.
Don't get
Wow.
cocky.
Oh, I thought that was gonna hit her. Oh, that hit her. But no mana for my R. Nautilus getting caught out. Well, we'll clear these and go back. We got a lot more money. Actually, they're going to go back, so we're going to clear this siege wave and make them hopefully miss it. Pop our W. Ugh.
No killing, no
Yeah.
An
And
enemy has been slain.
yeah. And yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and go back. Level up our W second. Almost always you want to level up your Q, then your W, then your E. And we want to go ahead and let's darn.
Sure you
Yeah,
can
let's do
handle me,
that. That way maybe we can get a
Summoner?
couple of critical strikes off. 20%, that's not bad. And also, since we're kind of a cast heavy AD carry when it comes to our Q, cooldown reduction is really good off of this, and then all the crits you get, you end up with like 30, I think it's just 30%. 30% cooldown reduction, yeah. Just go ahead and throw this. Whoops, sorry, Nautilus. Uh-oh. Whoops. No, I didn't mean to flash. I hit the wrong button. I meant to just heal, not to flash right in. That was stupid. Yeah, it was dumb. Alright, we're... Uh-oh. Echo's bottom. Diving. Obviously, he's going to get the kill because it's Echo.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Me too. Didn't mean to flash at her. Meant to just heal.
I know what I'm doing.
One thing you don't really want to get on Miss Fortune is a Runin's Hurricane. It just doesn't really go with her kit very well. It's not a whole lot of benefits. Woo! Oh, come on. Get those. We're going to go ahead and go back. BRB. Get this and head right back to lane. We are going to get Shiv next, and then more than likely an Infinity Edge, and then a Rapid Fire Cannon, although we could go the other direction. Doesn't really matter.
An enemy has been slain.
Good job. High ping, OP. Ah, thought I could get both
Don't
those.
get cocky.
And you know what? I'll just miss all of these. Oh. Darn, I could have ulted. We wouldn't have killed her. And another reason to go 100% strike is because, or critical strike is because your bullet time can critically strike. I believe when it's max level it goes up to 130%. So if you can get your your ultimate to critically strike every time. That's gonna hurt.
Besides,
Yeah, I hate him. But we can heal up. Bell Flash.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're healing up good because of our... Ooh, there's a lot of damage to somebody. Uh-oh. Ah, I didn't have any summoners. 0-2. Wow, this is quite the game. Carry me, Alan Rods. And Lord Butt Touch. Carry me, fellas. Carry me. I can't even spell the fake word right. Let's go ahead and get boots, actually. Then we will move on to this. Let's activate that so we can activate our full movement speed and get back to lane. It's kind of a rough lane, but later on, you know, we should catch up.
Step 2.
We must catch up.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, we're gonna miss all these.
Not a problem.
Ugh. Ah! So bad.
Sure you can handle me?
Alright, we're gonna hang out for a little while. We could go back and buy something, but
I know what I'm doing.
don't know if this is warded or not. Did a lot of damage off on them. Darn. Nobody came. Nobody came. Good job. At least Illinois is getting fed. I call her Illinois. I know her name is Eloya, or however you say that. I'm actually not sure how you say that. I haven't ever watched the Champion Spotlight, so it's whatever. Oh, the grab missed. Let's throw a ward over here.
Not a problem.
Yeah, we need to back off from Vel'Koz because he's annoying. Dang it. I really hate this Vel'Koz. Good job, good job. At least I got some assists. At least I got some assists. Let's take this. Hurry, tower, first blood. Good job. Whoa. Misclicked that. Good job, good job. We're definitely going to take this tower and get out of here. Miss Fortune's passive does work on towers, structures as well. So if you have a big wave, and since your W, love taps reduce the cooldown by nearly 2 seconds. If you have a minion wave, you want to keep switching back and forth, and then it'll keep your attack speed on cooldown.
Not a problem.
Or it'll keep this on cooldown. You can keep activating it and keep keep getting the extra damage of the love tap off as well. Clears waves faster, does more damage to the tower. All good things.
You've got dangerous eyes.
Spellcast is really annoying because he's either good or I'm just playing really bad. Let's see if we can't find someone. I'm gonna ward over here. Hopefully we can get a couple kills later on and get some items. Alright, well let's take mid, I guess. Oh, maybe... Has anybody gotten this yet? Looks like they have. So this is not doing that much damage. But we got it. We're gonna get hit by that. No, we didn't get hit by that. Nice. Woohoo! At least we got the tower. We don't really want to let her free push this, although it doesn't look like she's gonna.
Shut down.
Ooh, we can get our shiv. Good job. We can get our shiv.
Has been slain.
Nice. Alright, let's get this wave.
No prey, no
What's going on with my clicks here? I'm clicking to go somewhere, and instead of clicking the thing, I'm just running. Uh-oh, you guys should be careful.
Slain.
Whoa! That miss? That arrow looked like it went right through. There's that.
I've got a good feeling.
Alright, so we've got our main core besides Infinity Edge. These are two items you definitely want on Misfortune.
Don't get
Whoa! Woo!
I know what
And let's heal too. We probably didn't need to heal, but it's best to be safe. Because it's better to burn a summoner spell than to die. Most of the time. If you know you can get out.
Sure you can handle me, summoner.
Go away! Go away! And that ward is going to die in just a second. So we're going to go ahead and throw ours there. And... darn. Gotta be careful for the Darius. Come on! Range! It's just out of range. Alright, we finally got a kill. Uh-oh. Well, we're dead, so we're just gonna do as much damage to him as we can. Let's get another BF sword. We have very little kills. Wow. That was nice. And yeah, he's dead. Darn. We're gonna be up. Oh, Nautis is gonna be up first. She's gonna get that tower though. So we're probably just gonna go ahead and go bot because there's gonna be a decent wave maybe down there.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That looks like bot's probably gonna push. But we can maybe get there and nah, that's gonna push. We probably can't get there. So we'll grab the Krugs, I guess.
Sure you can handle me, summoner?
Since our kit does work so well with critical strike, we're going to be buying the critical strike part of the item next of the Infinity Edge.
Not a
Plus, it's
problem.
cheaper, so. Uh-oh. Ah! No, come back! Yeah, that may have looked stupid. So what happened there was I turned and looked out the window because I thought somebody pulled in the driveway. And lo and behold, Zed shows up as soon as you look away. That sneaky shadow dude. Red Bull. Mr. Red Bull giving you wings.
Destroyed a turret.
So we're 1-4, so we're kind of feeding. Compared to the Ashe, and yeah, she's beating us in CS too, so this is not a very good game for us so far.
Step 2.
Oh, look. We can get that run back. There we go. So we're already at 70% critical strike. Once we get this and rapid fire cannon,
Set sail.
we are going to be at 100% critical strike, dishing out tons of damage. Let's get down here and save this tower. And get these.
I've got a
And head up there and help out the fellas.
size.
My R is ready. Just gotta keep them off me for a second. The bad thing about her R is it's a channel for 3 seconds. You gotta be clear of... Gotta be clear of enemies. Doesn't look like anyone has
I like that.
gotten that one. Yay! A kill! Woot! Kill.
Don't get
Wasn't I'm kind of afraid to go that way. How much do we need? 1,500?
I've got a
So
good
if we
feeling
clear
about
this camp and the red camp, will that get us there? I don't think it will.
this. Sure you can
Nope,
handle me,
close.
summoner?
Throw our ward there.
Enemy has been slain.
Good job. No Ashe to be found. This will get us there. Alright, let's go back and get our Infinity Edge. Everybody else is top, except Diana. Alright, let's go back and get our Infinity Edge. And then we will head top to help them out. I guess we could push... Go ahead and push bot,
I
but...
know what I'm doing.
I don't know, that's kind of dangerous. Yeah, there's Echo. We would have been dead. Good thing we didn't push. I should actually get the blue trinket. They have 3 blue trinkets on their side. We have 1 from Iliolo. Iliola. Not really sure how that's pronounced. Well, I guess I don't get any of it. We can take this tower though.
Has destroyed a turret.
Take this. It'll make sure he's not able to get vision. to kill wards. And Echo, you, my friend, are surrounded, and you're gonna die. Where is he going? Of course he ends up going that way. What? No assist? I totally hit him with my E. We're gonna ward the dragon. And we're gonna go back, get a blue trinket because we need that far vision. Ward Baron. Somebody ward Baron. I'm gonna get this little guy. Might just be able to do Baron. Do it. Good. Woo! Uh-oh. And we're dead. Oh, we lived. Oh, the bleed. The bleed. I need something to shoot. Lifesteal. Wow, that almost killed me anyways. Phew. Good job. Alright, let's get that. We ought to be able to clear this out and save this. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We still didn't get a blue trinket. Let's go back. We can almost. Let's get this, and then we'll go back, we'll get our full rapid fire cannon, and then I will be able to show you guys how strong that is. What I was talking about. Nope, we can't quite. Oh, let's clear this then.
Sure you can handle me?
Still can't get it. Alright, now we can. Finally got our rapid fire cannon.
I've got a good feeling about this.
So now we're going to have the damage of this on our first hit, which is nearly 300. We're also going to have the damage of the Shiv Lightning, and then we're going to have the damage of that. So that is a lot of damage, and our last item is going to be probably Lord's Regard. There we go. See what I'm talking about? That burst. There's a triple kill. Uh-oh. Need the lifesteal up a little bit. Remember, we're at 100% critical strike now, too. On 10% lifesteal.
Set sail.
So that's, you know, whatever. You can do the math. You can see we've also got the extra range. Boom! Look at that first hit. And our first hit, not only are you getting... I'm assuming all these things stack. It looks like it does. But not only are you getting all that, but you're also getting a critical strike. Since you're at 100% damage, yeah, you can see the double damage plus your original hit.
I know what I'm doing.
Pow! That snipe, though.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Sorry, main. He has more kills than me. He's fine.
Sure you can handle me, summoner?
Echo's gonna be coming. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take him. Got him. That extra range, though. I'm telling you, this build late game shines. It's not very much defense because you don't have any. Oh, good game. Because you don't have any lifesteal items, you're just relying on the 10% from the quintessences, which generally is plenty unless you have someone like a Zed, for instance, like that, that's going in on you. But overall, that's a really, really strong build, especially if you get fed early and you get that build early on. I encourage you guys, if you play Miss Fortune, to try it out, see if it's to your liking. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and till next time.